In this video, I'd like to show you how to import text data into R using the read table function. I have a text file here on my desktop, and when I open that file in Excel, it shows me that there are three columns. The first column has a timestamp, the second column has a value for temperature, air temperature, and the third column has a value for relative humidity. It also shows me how many rows there are in the data file, and it shows me that the values in the first row are names for the columns. When I open the same file in a text editor, it also shows me that a character that separates the columns is a comma. Here's a comma between the first and the second column, and here's a comma between the second and the third column. So these things I need to keep in mind when I'm importing the data into R. In RStudio, I use the function read.table to import the data. The first argument of this function is the name of the file. And since this is a character value, I need to put it in citation marks. I start by typing the beginning of the file name, and then I press the tab key, and then it automatically completes the name of the file. The second argument that I want to add is I want to tell it that the values on the first row are column names rather than actual values. And I can do that with the argument header equals true. If these values had not been column names, that argument would have been set to false. And then the third argument is I want to specify the character that separates the columns. And that was a comma sign. There's one more thing that I want to add to this function, and that is I want to change the names of the columns because I thought they were rather long. So I can choose my own names. And humidity using the argument column names equals. And when I run the function, then I can see that the data has been imported into R, and I can start doing things with it. For instance, make a plot of the air temperature by time, or make a plot of temperature by humidity, calculate average humidity, average temperature, and so on. And that's it.